Yeah.
Okay. So Grania's son Sean came last year. I think he had issues with um, histamine issues with was a hay fever and stuff like that.
He had a really, really intensive skin rash, which wasn't isolated to any particular part of his body, and he'd had that for nearly going on a year and a half.
Okay.
So it was a red kind of a prickly rash that was really, really itchy.
Like hives type thing.
Hives. Some of them looked like hives. It depended. Some of them were very, very small, but it was very hard for him to live with.
Okay.
I'd been to the doctor, the general GP doctor, on numerous occasions, and he kept putting him on stronger antihistamine after antihistamine, and then strong steroid creams.
Okay.
No result. Wasn't happy, so we did an allergy skin test.
Right.
They tested him for everything.
Okay.
Allergic to nothing.
Okay.
Nothing came up in that test, so they referred me to a consultant in the Blackrock Clinic.
Okay.
I went to him 4 times. He put him on very strong course of antibiotics, saying it was an old lingering sinus infection.
Sinus, right.
He went through hell with those antibiotics. They were so strong. Put him on a really good probiotic. Nothing was working. I brought him in here to yourself after a rugby incident. He hurt his shoulder and his neck, and you'd asked him, had he any other issues? And we explained to you then about the skin rash, and you looked at it and you said, okay. So he said, look, if you want to try this treatment that I'm experimenting with.
Yeah, I've practiced it 2 years, and
yes.
it's changed the way I kind of view the body. It's working on the body's electrical signals to the brain, and it's changing them signals. And it's working at a cellular level. It works on a kind of like most people, it's working you're working on the rational mind when you're treating people normally, but yet they have what's called the innate intelligence or holographic intelligence, which is like your subconscious. So what you're doing is you're using certain protocols. The brain actually knows where the problem is, but you have to wake the brain up to recognise the issue. Once the brain recognises the issue, the brain will actually sort the problem. I don't really fix it. It's using muscle testing and stuff like that. And what happens is when the muscle weakens, that's you incorporate certain protocols. And what that does, it helps to re-signal the signal. So, for instance, having a histamine issue, the histamine is the body's immune mediated response. So what you're doing is you're changing the signals. But anyway, it worked anyway.
We came in, you did one session, you took the dark chocolate.
Oh, that's right. That was to provoke a histamine response. Yeah.
And
I remember the dark chocolate, yeah.
And we left.
It was nice as well.
2 days later, the rash was gone after a year and a half. And we're talking a year on now, and he's not had one issue. God. So you created the environment for his body to heal itself. Basically.
But this is the new system we're using. It's called NIS, and it's developed by a doctor in New Zealand 30 years ago. And basically, I'll just have a little read of it there, just because there's a lot involved here. But basically, what it does, it can treat a lot of problems. It can treat structural issues, physical issues, pathological issues, neurological issues, hormonal issues, emotional issues, and basically, it's basically the way it's used in NIS is used is quite differently to the healthcare system or options. NIS addresses the real underlying cause for long-term results and stuff like that, you know. So anyway, so
it definitely worked.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks very much.
I recommend it to anybody that has those types of
I've had some good results with some certain issues. As I said, it's not for everyone. Nothing fits everybody, but in my opinion, it's probably the best thing I've discovered in a long time, and it's basically transformed my way of looking at the body. Okay. Thank you, Grania.
No, you're more than welcome. Thank you.
Okay.